Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Fackerton YouTube channel. So finally, I've got the video that everybody's probably been waiting for, and that would be that my Helix subwoofer is finally installed in my SUV, and I've got to say it sounds epic, guys. Now, I do remember that I said that I was going to try and do the install myself and make a video of that, but with watching a couple of YouTube videos, I realized that if you crossed a wire or something and it wasn't quite right, that you could fry either the amp that goes to the subwoofer, or possibly something in the vehicle, like maybe the radio or something. And I just didn't want to deal with that. I didn't want to take a chance. And I'm not really an electrician guy. So I took it to Volkswagen in Fort Wayne, and I had them do the install. They did a fantastic job. All the wires are really clean. With everything closed down, you can't even really tell that anything was ran in there, which is awesome. Plus they've done, a ton of these kind of installs before, so, they already know what to do. They have the tools and everything. And that was another thing too. It does require like some kind of special tools in order to get to like what I would call the sound block. And I'll kind of show you where it is and explain what I'm talking about here in a minute. But without further ado, check it out, guys. Helix subwoofer all installed. This is what it looks like. It's beautiful. It's a very nice piece in there. Fits right there. Now, the only thing that I will have to say is the fact that you do have to get rid of your spare tire. So if you take any long road trips, you might have to, take that out and maybe unplug it if you can. I don't know how exactly it's wired to work right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the spare tire in the back. I mean, it's an SUV, so it has a lot of room in there, because I'm not going to take a long road trip without my spare tire. I need that. So, but it sounds really amazing. For you guys that are thinking about whether or not you want to get one, do it. Trust me, do it. Get it. It's worth it. 125%. You will be pleased with it, and you'll be happy that you got it. Because let me explain something to you. Not only does it actually boost the bass and make your system sound more rich and full, but it actually boosts the highs and the mids as well. And to go in a little bit more in that, like if you go back and watch a video of mine where I did the tweeter install on the back doors here, I put the tweeters in here, and those are kickers. It sounded good, but it didn't sound like it really should. I could tell something was off. Like the tweeters they weren't as powerful as what they should be. But with this Helix subwoofer in here, and the amp that it came with, it actually, I wouldn't call it an amp really. I would call it more a processor. So I mean, all the sound and everything is going to the processor, and it just made everything sound so much better. I mean, like noticeably different. I actually had to retune my stereo, in which I still have a few tweaks to do yet in order to get it to where I want to be. But the highs are amazing now. They're crisp, they're clean. The mids, they sound a lot better. And it seems like it concentrates all the bass towards the back where the subwoofers are. And then the inside sound from, say the door speakers themselves, they didn't really sound distorted before, but it just sounds better. And if you guys get one of these for whatever vehicle you have, I promise you faithfully you're going to be happy with it. It's worth the money. You can get another system from somewhere else. I got mine from Volkswagen itself, and as always, I will be posting a link to that in the description down below. But guys, I'm telling you, wow, this thing blew my mind. And also, there are a few installation videos that are pretty good that I found. So for those of you who do want to do the install yourself, don't worry, I got you covered. I'm going to put the links to those in the description below as well. But I do feel like it's time for you guys to see exactly what this thing sounds like. That way you can kind of get a feel for yourself on whether or not you would want to get it. But I promise you faithfully, you won't regret it. And before I do that, I just want to show you this right here. So this is what they had to take out right here in order to get the system hooked up. And behind that is a bunch of wires. You know, you got to have, like I said, some special tools to go ahead and push out some of the wires and clip in some other things. And like I said, you know, I didn't really want to deal with that because I didn't want to fry anything, and I paid a lot of money for this setup, so I didn't want to ruin it right offhand. But yeah, that's what you'll have to do. You'll have to take that out, and then if you look here, this is the wire. They just got the wire pretty much routed through the vehicle up towards the front. And then, at least on my Tiguan, what they would have had to have done is they would have probably had to take this side panel out here and get access to the CD player back in there in order to, you know, route everything up the way that it needed to be. And then, you know, basically they would have had to take these panels out here in order to run the wires through. And it came with zip ties, as you already seen in the reveal video for this. So it cleaned up really nice. Like I said, you can't even tell that something is in there. But without further ado, I'm going to get this sucker powered on, and we're going to go ahead and see how good it sounds. Got the gas cap rattling a little bit there. there you guys have it. That's the sound test of the system. As you can tell, it does sound really good in there. It sounds really good up front, in the middle, and definitely in back. It's not too loud on the outside, so you know, if you have this installed and you're worried about being too loud going through your neighborhood at night, you might have to turn it down a little bit, but you're not going to shake the walls off, you know. It's not like that. It's just something that gives you a little bit more fulfillment and full sound out of your system pretty much. And that's what I like about it. It's not overpowering, it's just enough, and it sounds perfect. Like, I love it. And then this little plaque that I showed you on my dash, the chrome one, that actually came with it, so that's a sweet little piece. So there you go, guys. That is going to be a wrap for today's video. I just wanted to give you an idea of what this system actually sounds like, and like I said, thoroughly impressed. It sounds good, you know, all the way through the vehicle, as I showed you, the front, the middle, and back. It's really immersive sound, I would have to say. Like, it definitely sounds better than stock. And I really hope that you guys were able to, you know, pick the sound up from the video. It probably doesn't know justice, to be honest with you. You just got to get one for yourself. I mean, it's amazing. It totally transformed the inside as far as like how it sounds and how good the music is. And guys, think about this. If you go to a drive-in movie with your family and you have this system in anything that you own, oh my God, it's going to sound amazing. Just throwing that out there. I'm a drive-in movie guy, and I'm here to tell you a movie on this would just be phenomenal. I mean, it would be like a little theater system, but it's worth every dollar you spend. I promise you faithfully. And you won't regret it if you get it. No matter what setup you have, no matter, you know, what kind of German car you have, or any car for that matter. If you want to go with like a factory system type subwoofer, I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed. It's not going to rattle the roof off. It's not going to make things fall off the walls in the house as you go by. It's more for just like a good deep sound in your vehicle, which is what I was looking for. I used to have a bigger system when I was younger, but you know, I'm a little bit older now and I just didn't want that. I wanted something fuller, which is what I have here. The guys at the dealership from Volkswagen, they actually were nice enough to go ahead and take some pictures for me of the install process as they were going. And I haven't seen them yet. They sent them to my email. I'm going to try and fit them in on this video. If I can figure out how to do that, that way you guys can kind of see what it would have looked like as the install process was going. However, it's kind of self-explanatory. You know, you take the spare tire out, because like I said, you are going to lose that. And then you would just take up a few panels and then, you know, plug it into the front. If you already own your vehicle and you're good with wiring, it should be a really easy setup, because the install guy from Volkswagen said that it really wasn't that bad. But yeah, it's just pretty much a plug and play situation. It's really not going to be that intimidating or that bad. Like I said, I just didn't want to do it because I am leasing this. And I spent a lot of money on the system itself, so if I fried anything, I would be out of that, and I didn't want that to happen, so that's why I just took it to them and had them do it. And honestly, it really didn't cost me that much money, and it was just nice to have, you know, the peace of mind, knowing that it was going to be done right, and that nothing would get ruined. Plus, like I said before, they had to have special tools and all that in order to even put this thing in. but I'm happy with the install. I'm really happy that they got pictures for me. And like I said, if I can't put the pictures in this video, they will be on my Instagram, and I will have a link to my Instagram. That way you guys can go there and kind of see the process that they took to do the install. And for you guys that did the install at Vorderman Volkswagen in Fort Wayne, Indiana, you know who you are, and I can't thank you enough. Like, this is completely epic. It sounds awesome, and it's everything I expected. Didn't waste a dime here. It's one of the best upgrades to my Tiguan that I feel I have done yet, and I really hope to have more cool, awesome upgrades coming soon. I'm thinking it's going to be performance now, so I got some pretty cool plans coming for that. One of them, I will tell you, is going to be a turbo muffler delete. If you guys want to find out what that is, some of you may already know what it is. Just stick around on the channel. And like I said, performance is coming next. So this thing is going to sound better. It's going to be faster, more efficient fuel-wise. It's just going to be epic. I got some really cool stuff coming for this, so keep tuning in. I appreciate all of you guys, your views, comments, likes, and subscriptions. It's awesome. It's really motivating me to keep making content, and you know, I really enjoy doing this, so thank you guys so much. However, like I said, if you want to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I do have more content coming, and not only that, but if you guys have any cool ideas or anything that you would like to see me do to this Tiguan here, just let me know. Write a comment, tell me what you think I should do, and you know, I'll take your ideas and consider them. So I appreciate you guys watching. Till next time, have an awesome day, and happy Christmas when you get to it, guys. Peace out.